Welcome back. We're going to be looking at factorising quadratic expressions. So a quadratic is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. It might look something like this. X squared plus 7x plus 10. And your instruction will be to factorise this expression. In order to do this, we've got to work out what our value of our a, b and c. Now our a is the coefficient of the x squared term. And for this expression, a is 1. Because it looks like there's no coefficient in front of the x squared. B, for this, is the coefficient in front of the x term, and that is 7. And C is the constant on the end, and that's 10. Now, when I do this, I like to do a little table. Looks something like this. We want to work out what a times c is. And for this example, a times c is 10 and the b is 7. We now want to work out all the different factor pairs of a times c. And we want to find out which of these factor pairs that add up to our b term. Now, factor of 10 is 5 and 2, and 5 and 2 add up to 7, so this is our factor pair. Now, because a is a value of 1, we can go straight to our answer. We can go x plus 5, x plus 2. And there we've factorised the quadratic. Let's do another one. This will be question 2. So we've got x squared plus 6x plus 9. We'll do our little table. We're going to work out a times c and b. We know for this a is 1 and c is 9. So a times c is going to be 9 and our b is 6. If we have a look at the factor pairs of this, we could have 1 and 9. We could have 3 and 3. Now 1 and 9 add up to 10, so that is not the factor pair we're looking to, but 3 and 3 do add up to 6, so this is our factor pair. We can then go straight to our answer for our factors and say that's x plus 3, x plus 3. Because these are both positive, so that's why we've got plus here and here. This can be alternatively written as x plus 3 all squared. Okay, let's do another. This time we've got x squared. Take 9x plus 14. This one's a little bit different because we've got a minus 9x. Our b value is negative. Okay, so let's write up our little table. And we've got a times c, we can see is 14 because it's 1 times 14. And then our b value is negative 9. Now in this case, we're going to have, in our factor pair, we're going to have some negative numbers. So we could say 2 and 7. This cannot be because 2 plus 7 is positive 9. Now we know because a times c is positive, then in order to get the factor pairs, they both must be negative. So let's try negative 2 and negative 7. And that does in fact add up to negative 9. Okay. So then we can go once again straight to our answer because the value of a is 1. But this time our factor pairs are both negative, so we've got x take 2 and x take 7. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of examples where a is not equal to 1. Okay, so we've got 2x squared plus 6x plus 4. So once again, we're going to do the same method to start with. So we've got a times c and b. A times c, so this time a is 2 and b is 4. So we're going to have 8 and then, sorry, c is 4, b is 6. Okay, so we could either have factor pair of 1 and 8, but that adds up to 9, so that's not a factor pair. We could also do 2 and 4. Okay, now we cannot go straight to the answer because when a is not equal to 1, you have to do what we call the grouping method. We want to split this term here. So this term, 6x, is going to be split up into 2x and 4x, and that's going to help us get our final factors. So let's actually gauge. So we've got 2x squared plus 6x plus 4. And if you remember back to the table on the previous page, this 6x was broken up into 2x and 4x. So we're going to go 2x squared plus 2x plus 4x plus 4. We're now going to factorize each of these brackets. So highest common factor of 2x squared and 2x is 2x. And we're left with x plus 1 in the brackets. And what we want to do when we factorize this next bracket here, we want to actually get x plus 1 in that bracket. So let's See if that happens. Our highest common factor here is 4. And when we factorise that, we're left with x plus 1. So we know that we're on the right track. So we've got x plus 1 on both places here. That's going to be our common factor, x plus 1. And we're left with 2x plus 4. And there we are, we're completed. Let's do one more. Okay, so we've got 3x squared, take 8x plus 4. So again, we're going to write down AC and B. We can see here A is 3 and B is 4. So that product is 12. And our B's term is -8. Okay. So I can look at that and go, is it 3 and 4? No. Is it -3 and -4? No. I know that they both have to be negative. -2 and -6. That multiplies to give positive 12, and also they add together to give -8. So -2 and -6 are my factor pair. Let's get a clean page. So we've got 3x squared, take 8x plus 4. We're once again going to break it down because our A value is not equal to 1, it's equal to 3 in this case. I get 3x squared minus 6x plus minus 2x plus 4. Once again, you have to factorise each of the brackets. So for this bracket here, 3x is going to be our highest common factor. We're going to be left with x take 2. Now we want to make the bracket on this side, we want x take 2 as our remaining factor there. We're going to take it a factor of -2. We're left with x take 2. We then need to factorise these here. We can see that the common factor is x take 2, and then we're left with 3x take 2. And there we are complete.